everyone, and this is day 68 of 90 Days Numbers. This comes from Suzanne, as you can see on Twitter, where I got the original idea, and it's a bit of fun. It's a Battleships game. So this is using conditional formatting to create a game of battleships. Battleships is basically aiming to sink someone else's ship based on coordinates. So you could link this in nicely with your maths work if you're looking at coordinates, or geography, I suppose. So what you can see here is we've got these cells are conditionally formatted. So if you type 1 in them, they turn red. What we basically need is to put some ships into this. So what we do is we go to the little paintbrush at the top, and instead of the cell filling red, we're just going to change it to black. So what this means is these are the places where we're going to put our ships. Anywhere we want our ships, we're going to make the conditioning no longer be red, we're going to make it black. All the other ones we're going to leave as red. So if we put a 1 into the coordinates, so I might say, I don't know, what's this one? 3 minus 1, then that will go red unless it's got a ship in it. I've put the rules on a separate sheet so you can see exactly what the rules are if you want to play it. But just again, if we want to put a battleship somewhere, we put it as a black cell. If we want it to go back, we just change the cell conditioning. So at the end of the game, all you need to do is make sure all that cell conditioning goes back. There's a really easy way of doing this, which is just to click on the top left-hand box, highlight all of the cells and put that cell conditioning back. So let's see us doing that. So if we highlight all the cells, go up to the paint. Oh, in fact, I'll tell you what, we'll put some black in first. So again, this could be our ship with 2 cells. So we change the cell conditioning to black when we're starting the game. So we can see those go black. Only those ones go black when we hit the ship. That's us hitting the ship. And to get rid of it all, we basically highlight all the cells and change it or back to red, or we can just delete that condition completely. So it just allows us to play the game and then go back to the beginning. As we can see, if we delete the ones, it goes back to where we were. We've got 2-player ball games, so one person put their ships on one puts their ships on the other, and then you fight each other to see who can win. Hello everyone, and welcome to day 67, 90 Days of Numbers. Today's come from Jamie Clark, as you just saw there, and this is about using sheets to organise, or just to use the drawing techniques to do some different things. So I've deleted the table that we have when we automatically open a sheet. And for this one, I've just put a poem in, just copied and pasted, and I'm just using the drawing technique to write over the poem. And this makes some really nice looking artwork. And then obviously you can have collaboration on this, so we can use collaboration tools, so different pupils can be working at it in one go, or teachers can also see what's been done, or we can take a screenshot of it and print it out and make some lovely artwork. So this is just a different technique that we can do using the fill techniques, the drawing over, and as you can see here in a second, I use the eraser as well to try and take away. So actually that's what it's quite nice for, is to be able to take away using the eraser tool. So it's good on Keynote, this is good on Numbers, so it's good on lots of different things, just to create something really creative in a different way, using the sheet as a blank canvas as opposed to using tables. What was also really nice as well, especially in the current climate, is looking at collaborative learning. Pupils could organise assessments or their work on sheets. They could name the sheets at the top, and marking could then be done on this through collaboration as well. Teachers using the drawing techniques to annotate work and then feedback, and then pupils can add to it or take away. So it's a really nice collaboration between teacher and pupil across distance learning, so you don't have to be in the same room to mark their work, or you can be in the same room and they can collaborate all at the same time, so you can all have access using the collaboration tool. But the drawing tasks really help with this as well. And this is Jamie's example of looking at poetry but analysing it as well for the pupil. So loads of things.